Let me talk to you.
Let's get it, baby! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Third Down Thursday, baby. Presented by TDT Media. That is MJ. The amazing person in the background is Connor Davis. You're going to hear from him later with the Davis division. That was a pretty slick, glasses off right there. But MJ, very often I get a chance to rock the Chicago Bulls Letterman's jacket. So I had to bust it out for this one. It was kind of funny. Have some fun. What's up, buddy? How are you?
It's not very often that you've wanted to wear the Bears jacket or the Bulls jacket in a long time.
Hey, they're going to trade Caruso. They're going to trade Levine. They're going to trade it all off. And yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whatever. We don't even have I just saw it. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just have some fun with it.
I love it. I love it. How you doing, brother? How's life?
Dude, no complaints, man. Like, so today, people already know that every Thursday I have my daughter and work from home. Everything's good. Like, great emails, whatever. We got some news hopefully coming down the pipeline for not only the fans and people listening, but also like our crew, the TDT Media family.
I sure hope so.
Excuse me too. But hopefully everything goes well. We had a meeting with a respected person from a great company. Love the guy. The guy was awesome. Really good person. They have a product. I'm telling you guys, it's really good. It's a really, really good product. I can't wait. Hopefully everything works out. Nothing to take away from Erie and Jeff Wortzapney or W Energy or anything like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's good stuff. But no, everything's good, man. Today was good. Like hung out with the daughter. Everything was, dude, it was just a fun day. Like I made her like an awesome breakfast. What up, Cy? Awesome breakfast. Lunch was awesome. Like it was just a good day, man. It was just a good day. She's okay. So this is what's kind of crazy. She's starting to kind of stand on her own.
Oh.
Like she obviously like it's nothing like she's not able to like just boom stand up, but like if I'll put my fingers like by like she'll grab my fingers and all of a sudden she'll like pull up and hoist herself up, and then it's kind of cute because like she'll stand up and she'll look up at me and she'll smile. I'm like
she's like whoa,
yeah, no seriously, like
what is this?
Like, she looks around and it's so funny too because like she's so short still obviously, but like she's smaller for her like group, like she's in like the 50 percentile, and she just like stands there and she like looks around and she looks at me. I'm like, good job, and she just busts out laughing. It was hysterical today, but yeah, man, everything's good. Watched a hilarious comedy thing today too. Stand up Shane Gillis. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I love Shane Gillis.
I was gonna say super inappropriate. So before anyone decides to get pissed off at us, I'm sure they'll get pissed off regardless. But absolutely hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I texted my buddy. I was like, "Hey, right?" I texted my buddy. I'm like, "Hey, man, have you seen this stand up on Netflix?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Dude, it's hilarious, isn't it?" I'm like, "It's absolutely funny as all hell." Like I was laughing, dude. I was laughing harder than I've ever laughed not ever. I laughed really hard at it. The next one that I gotta watch though is the Dave Chappelle one because I'm a huge Dave Chappelle.
Have you not seen the one that came out like a year ago?
Oh yeah, no, I saw it, but he came out with a new one, so he has another one on Netflix
did
now. Yes. So he just came out with a new one that I have to watch, and I asked my wife last night. I'm like, "Hey, you want to watch this?" And she's like, I want to go to the gym, whatever, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I went downstairs and I sat down. I didn't watch it because I actually do want to watch it with her because it's kind of like was like during the pandemic or whatever when he released a few, maybe right after or right before or something like that.
Yeah,
we binge watched them, but it was funny. So I just watched Seinfeld. By the way, hilarious. What up, Bear? Hilarious. By the way, Seinfeld is still to this day a pretty on point show. I was laughing at it. Anyway,
oh yeah.
But no. So Shane Gillis is absolutely hilariously funny, super inappropriate by today's standards, but I think that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
The challenge, you know what I'm saying? That challenge of how everything is and whatever. Like people know what they're getting into, hopefully, when they go see this man, because some of the things he says, like if I said it, I'd be like, oh man, like well, there goes Third Down Thursdays.
Right. But
Right.
I mean, he's decent at navigating it. And
Well,
B, he doesn't
True.
care. So
True.
it's amazing some of the things that you can it's amazing some of the things you can get away with when you don't care.
Well, that and the fact when you have hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean,
That doesn't hurt at all.
that contributes a huge factor. But yeah, man, everything's good,
I would
dude. Like,
love to have that.
drinking a beer, Oh, what up, Bear Man?
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday. All right, we're doing it.
That's my guy.
Connor, get in here. We're doing it. Happy birthday to you. Oh, man.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bear Man.
Woman thing.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
That's my guy. What a guy.
Yeah, man. Everything's good, though. How are you?
I'm curious how that sounded.
Oh, that sounded terrible.
Everybody else. Well, no, because I know there's a delay for us, like with each other. I don't know how bad it sounded to everybody else. I'm good. I'm tired. Long story short, at the beginning of the week, it was cold here, so my store was closed / not busy Monday and Tuesday. So in order for me to get all of my hours this week, I have to work like a dog Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I'm also off Saturday.
So come on.
So yesterday I worked 12 hours. Today I worked 10. Tomorrow I'm working 13.
Wow.
So I can get my 45 hours.
Can I get a
There was like an echo I heard too with it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
So
let's go.
I'm doing good. I'm just a little tired because that's normally my work is a little bit more spread out. But we had our first of 4. They do one every quarter, a food safety audit that they come in, check everything. Basically, the health department on steroids is how I compare it, and we got a perfect score.
Hell yeah! You know why?
Very happy about that.
You're running that shit.
I mean, I don't want to take sole credit. There's a lot of people there, but they didn't have a perfect score last time the woman came, and they got a perfect score today. So, I helped run the visit. So, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Make it a little Jamaican. Yeah, man. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride.
Nice. Wait, get on up. It's bobsled time. Anyway, go ahead.
Bobsled time. So yeah, I'm good. Like I said, I'm just tired. But I am off Saturday, which is fantastic because normally I would be working during that Packers game, which I would be so mad. And so the funny thing is, I'm trying to plan because I leave next weekend for the Senior Bowl. So my current plan is to leave Sunday afternoon, go to church, go to lunch with family, and then leave and go to Hattiesburg, spend the night in Hattiesburg, get my hair cut Monday morning by my guy in Hattiesburg.
Oh, nice. The same way. Dude, I remember that. Because I remember you saying how amazing he was with
Yes. So I'm going to stop there.
You should call him and be like, hey, bro.
I'm going to. No, I'm going to set up my appointment on Monday.
That's awesome.
But
that's pretty
Hattiesburg is literally on the way to Mobile. I have to drive through Hattiesburg anyway. So I'm going to stay at my buddy's house. Then I'll get my hair cut and meet up with Jackson and Cy Monday. The only wrinkle in this plan would be if for some way on this good, glorious earth that the Lord has provided with us, that the Green Bay Packers win on Saturday. My butt will be on my couch on Sunday. I don't care at what time I have to drive after that game is over. If the Packers are in the conference championship game, I'm going over to my parents' house. We're ordering pizza, and I am watching that game.
All right, how about this?
And if I have to leave my house at 10:30 at night and drive in the middle of the night to get to Hattiesburg, I will do it.
What time is it? All right, it's 7:11 Central Time. 7:11 Central Time. 7:11 in 5 seconds. If the Packers win on what time's their game on at this weekend?
7:15, 7:30 tomorrow, Saturday night.
Yeah. Okay. So if the Packers win Saturday night, I will send you your choice. By the way, your choice. Lou Malnati's pizza. If the Packers win.
Deal.
Is that a deal? All right. So if they lose, though.
Okay.
If they lose, though, you got to send me a Chick-fil-A. I don't know, whatever.
Okay. All right. DoorDash you Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's fine. I got points.
I'm sure you do. You better get some free ass points with freaking Chick-fil-A or through Chick-fil-A.
Well, no, it's actually harder for me to get points because I get free food. So I don't really be spending money like that at Chick-fil-A.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If I were you, dude, I'd be coming home with like a vat of the macaroni and cheese from there.
Oh, I do. I'd
be like
my wife a large bag.
Like a bucket, just like walk.
Well, so we've got a obviously we prep the mac and cheese ahead of time. It's mostly an exact science. Sometimes we prep too much. And when it was Christmas and New Year's, both of those weekends, we were off an extra day because the eve of those fell on Sunday, and then the actual day was Monday. So we were off both those Mondays. So a lot of our stuff would expire over the weekend.
Fair.
So we were able to partake in a couple things that we normally don't partake in, like previously said items, which was really fun. So, yeah, it's the best feeling in the world is when you get to bring home a pan of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Dude,
fantastic.
100%. Dude, I'm not, like I said, like even as a kid, dude, and like my old ass, like even as a kid, I love mac and cheese, like the old school stuff. Even like the Stouffer's mac and cheese. Like,
don't get me started. That stuff is so good.
And like the other day, I shouldn't say the other day, but I think it was like a couple weeks ago, maybe. Celine's like, my wife, she's like, what do you want to do for food? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, honestly, I kind of wanted, like, I don't feel like cooking. Do you feel like cooking? She's like, no. I'm like, you want to order anything? And we're like, let's save a little bit of money. Like, we don't need to like order anything. I'm like, all right. I'm just going to go to Jewel and go grab a Stouffer's mac and cheese. And she's like, looks at me. I'm like, yeah, it's what I used to eat all the time when I was a kid. I'm like, whatever. It's still the exact same taste, bro. Still the exact same taste. And I was so pumped about it. So pumped. That's legit how I felt.
Bang.
Also, real quick, I saw the comment pop up a little bit ago about Jack said he had more faith in the Packers than Packer fans with TDT Media. That's so true. It's true.
Oh, he's had more faith. Okay, yeah. But you have to understand, as somebody who watched this team, it's still hard to believe that the team I saw for the first 9 weeks of this season is winning these football games. And it's a direct correlation with Jordan Love, who's been playing out of his mind. But it's hard to trust. Now,
with 21 touchdowns, 1 pick in his last 9 games.
Yeah. That's disgusting. And the one I saw today, let me pull it up, but it was, and I'm sure we'll end up talking about this later. So Rodgers and Love,
yay,
in the final 8 games of the regular season and the wild card round. This is the year the Packers won the Super Bowl compared to this year. Okay.
Oh,
no. I'm just doing this to give credit to Jordan Love. I'm not saying we're winning the Super Bowl. I'm doing this to give credit to Jordan Love.
Fair.
Both in that 9-game span.
I was about to say, your homer ass better stop.
Oh, well, I'll be a homer later. Calm down. I'll save it for later when we've gotten warmed up.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna do it to Nate.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna look Nate dead in the eyes and say, Jordan Love. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now so that you know I'm messing with him. Okay, because I like half believe it. Right?
Are you half?
I like half believe it.
You like 51% believe it. 49%. Yes.
No. So I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes, and I hope he's not watching this yet. I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and say, in 3 years, Jordan Love will be the best quarterback in football. And then I'm going to look him dead in the eyes and say, the Packers are winning the Super Bowl this year. And I just want to see. And I'm going to do it in a way that like rips the Lions apart. Just to mess with it. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about right now. In those 2 9-game spans I was talking about, both teams were 7-2. Rodgers' completion percentage was 67.4. Love's has been 70.7. Rodgers had 251 yards a game. Love had 269.
I don't even know how we even got to this conversation. Why are you even talking about this?
You did this to me.
We should be talking about the team with the number 1 pick in the NFL draft that has so many options in front of them.
And they're still going to suck.
A franchise altering
had so many options last year. I heard all year last year.
Cliff Kingsbury can come in here and to completely change the game. I'm telling you. Also, by the way,
all I heard last year.
Also, by the way, I'm not a Cliff Kingsbury fan. I'm gonna say that right now.
Neither am I. But all I heard last year was how the Bears had all this cap space. They had all these draft picks.
They still do.
You're gonna make all the They didn't do anything with it last year.
Hold on. Yes, they did. No, that's not true. That's not true because they got rid of Roquan Smith. And Roquan Smith was an overpaid linebacker, whom, by the way, I will say was an all-pro, which is fine. But yes, so I don't think so. If you look at the numbers, look at the numbers. So TJ Edwards had a great year.
I mean, you could have just paid the all-pro you already had.
But why when you could grab two off-ball linebackers for the price of one? Bam. And not only that, but
do those numbers actually add up? Hold up, I don't know the.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Yeah, that's the reason why that's partially the reason why they did that, because so that way they can get Edmonds and Edwards. So it actually worked out really well for the Bears. So with that being said, now they also have Darnell Wright. They also have DJ Moore, whom had a career year last year. MJ.
Oh, shut up.
And
there's no way that Roquan Smith is getting paid $25 million a year.
An off-ball linebacker.
No, he is not. I'm saying he's not.
He's getting paid. No, he's getting paid.
He's getting paid 20, and they're getting paid a combined almost 26.
Okay,
that is not the same.
It's $6 million. Stop. This is semantics you're going at right now. Anyway,
I'm just saying you could have had Roquan and
who else?
Who's the other? Hold up. Who's it? No, one of them's getting paid $6 million.
Jack Sanborn's already playing off-ball linebacker. The Bears.
No, you could have. I'm saying you could have had. I mean, I guess Tremaine Edmonds is significantly.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. Like what Sean said either. I don't disagree with this comment that Sean's saying either. But whatever.
I don't see it as like a crazy significant upgrade. It's an upgrade, but I don't see it as like.
Although if you look at the
right home about it.
If I will say this though, look at the numbers. Look at the interceptions. Look at the
no Tremaine. It was Tremaine Edmonds was the one that had the crazy good year and only
played 12
games.
Yeah, an insane year. But anyway.
Was he the one that missed a bunch of time though? Is that who I'm thinking of?
No, it's Edwards.
That was Edwards. Okay.
And
I'll be honest, I don't like. I'll talk plenty of smack. I don't be like knowing all of their numbers by heart.
It just wait. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short though, what they're doing, they're filling the holes that they have for this team. I will say this though, and this goes back to the conversation that Connor and I had pre-show before you hopped on. If they decide, and I don't entirely agree with this, look at the. All right, how about this? Look again, compare their numbers, Sean, before you put that in.
I'm about to because I'm thinking that these numbers got to be real similar. Talk for like 10 seconds and I'll have them.
No, it's those numbers are pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And you'd be surprised on how much he.
Those are almost identical.
Yeah, exactly. Just because the Ravens had a year.
Actually,
no, he had a better year.
I'm not gonna lie. TJ Edwards had a better year. 155 tackles to Roquan's 158. 2.5 sacks to Roquan's 1.5. You've got. Does it not show tackles for loss? That's stupid.
TFLs?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. It doesn't. Not on ESPN.
Of course.
Well, if you go into like their detailed stuff, it does. 7 passes defended and 3 picks for Edwards. Roquan had 8 passes defended and 1 pick. I mean, yeah. So, okay, you're paying TJ Edwards the same as you paid. Or no, is that backwards? I think they're paying Tremaine all that money.
Yeah, they're paying Tremaine that money.
That's crazy value for TJ Edwards.
Yep. So
Tremaine is the overpaid. Tremaine is the overpaid one.
So what I'm saying right now to you though is they had a lot of holes to fill, and they are still currently, I think, 4th. You have to fact check me on that one. I think they're 4th in salary cap space for this offseason.
Look, it's somewhere in there, yeah.
So I'm cool with what they're doing. If they end up deciding to trade down and keep Justin Fields, excuse me, I'm not against 8th. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not against. So I don't want to be looked on as a Justin Fields hater. It's not the case whatsoever. But if you can get a potential generational type player in Caleb Williams, and you're going to miss out 2 years in a row on draft picks, on the first pick to get a quarterback that could be generational. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen with Stroud. You don't know what happens to happen with Bryce Young. You don't know.
Right.
But if you're going to have 2 years in a row that you decide to miss out, and then you miss out on Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams pops off, or even Drake May pops off, or Daniels pops off,
it's going to look real bad.
It's going to look terrible. Like, so this I'm going to say this offseason is going to define the Ryan Poles era. He's done a great job of acquiring drafting. He's done a great job of acquiring talent. All right, that's fine. Young talent, I'm saying. That's fine. So now what? Now you have to put the best player at the hardest position in all of sports. So who like, and that's not me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that person. I'm not the guy that's going to be sitting there evaluating these young men and like being like, okay, this is the guy, or Justin Fields. Okay, he's the guy. Like, I like Justin Fields. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a superior athlete. Like I do. However, there's a reason why Tyson Bagent had the second fastest second fastest release in his respective time that he started for Justin Fields. And there's a reason why Justin Fields has like the 32nd or something like that.
It's actually
in the
33rd.
33rd. Yeah, I think, 33rd time in the release. Like, is it the offensive line or is it the quarterback that's reading the defense?
I mean, it's also the fact that, like, Fields had one read, and it was DJ Moore. And if DJ Moore wasn't open, then it got real rough after that.
Cole Kmet, baby.
Being perfectly honest.
My guy. Cole.
Sure. But, like, Cole Kmet isn't out there burning dudes. Like,
Kmet, baby.
He may be able to find the hole in some zones. Sure, he's great at that. But, you know, it's hard.
Come on, I gotta hate Connor.
It's because I made a joke. He doesn't like when I make jokes. It's hard when you're Justin Fields when you have one option, and then everything else after that is not open.
Well, okay, so then what does that say though about the quarterback and respective offensive coordinator too, though?
No, 100%. Like, I was on the train from the start that Luke Getsy is not your guy. Luke Getsy was at the bottom of deserving credit for that offense in Green Bay. Like, LaFleur, Rodgers, Hackett, quarterback coach Tom Clements all deserve more credit than Luke Getsy.
Well, he got an OC job because of the fact that he was coaching a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean, like, dude, I could be sitting there doing this.
We could just be there. You could be the OC. I could be the quarterback coach. Just.
This is basically what Matt Nagy's doing with the Kansas City Chiefs right now.
No, he's calling plays.
Oh, this year he is, right?
Yeah, this year he's calling plays.
Oh, that explains why Mahomes.
Their offense has been trash.
There it is.
Yeah, because Matt Nagy's been calling plays. Doink. Yeah, that's all that's going around in his head. Play that again, Connor.
You got to do a double. You got to do a double. There it is.
Yeah, that's all that goes on in Matt Nagy's head every day.
He doesn't give a shit, dude. That guy's got a ring now. Can you imagine that? Like the fact that he's coaching,
he does.
He's got a ring. He's got a coach of the year too. Think about that.
He won coach of the year?
He won coach of the year with the Chicago Bears, yes.
Yikes.
He in 2018 won coach of the year, and then he obviously blew chunks.
Double doing.
And then now
have I told you this is the last thing, and then we'll go to the Davis division. Have I told you the story of where I was when that double doink happened?
No.
So just real quick, I was in a frozen yogurt shop in San Diego with my dad. And that game, the Bears were supposed to beat the Eagles, right? It was one of those things where my dad and I weren't even watching the game because we're like, they should win this game.
So good.
Exactly. And then we see on the TV, we walk into this frozen yogurt shop. We hadn't been paying attention to the game at all. We walk into the shop and see the game, and it's like seconds before this field goal. And so we just walk up, and while we're ordering, we're watching. I'm pretty sure my dad had his yellow Packers hat on. Oh. And we're watching, and we see it happen, and he and I just start like screaming laughing in this frozen yogurt shop. And the Indian guy looks at us and goes, "What are you laughing about?"
Whoa! This is inappropriate. Do not. That was MJ, y'all.
Shut up. And my dad and I are just laughing, and it was the funniest thing ever because nobody else in there understood. I think my mom was there. I think she understood, but everybody else was like, "What's so funny?" And we're like, "Nothing. It's the Bears being the Bears. You know how it is."
Unbelievable. Could you please remove this man from the store?
Buddy, what are you doing?
It's terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I don't mean any disrespect. I really don't. But anyway, so before we bring on Connor for the Davis division, so you know where I was for this game? I was down here. And see that bar behind me?
Yeah.
I was at that bar behind me for that game. And then when he missed, I'm not even kidding, I took both my fists and I hit that bar, and I'm shocked it stayed up so hard. Yeah,
you're a big boy.
That my wife freaked out. She's like, she flat out. Okay, so this doesn't count as me swearing, by the way, because I'm at 0 right now. So I'm just quoting her. Okay, so
okay.
So she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then this is my exact comment back to her. I'm like, "He missed the damn field goal." I didn't say damn. He missed the effing field goal. I'm like, I don't even know if we're ever going to get this opportunity again. This is what always happens with the Chicago effing Bears. I just went off. I'm like, I can't stand this effing team. And I'm like, I told them to get rid of this bum ass. I didn't say that, by the way, but I'm totally like doing a real
You're
good job.
censoring yourself, yeah.
Big time. I'm like, I told him to get rid of this bum ass freaking kicker, Cody Parkey. This. Like, oh, I just went off. I went off. They should have got rid of him a lot. All right, this is opening up an old wound.
That being said, I promise.
Let's before we bring in the most amazing segment. You know what's great? Good car insurance when Cody Parkey decided to drive his ass out of fucking Chicago.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, like when you called
Yeah.
when you called this guy that's on the screen right below me, right here, Jeff Wertzapny at 704-464-4544, Building Block Insurance Group through Erie. Let them know that TDT Media sent you, and tell them that
And say, go, Pat, go.
Oh, whatever.
Go, Pat, go. Go.
Pep, you better
Pat,
be on
go.
COD later.
Go, Pat, go.
Little bitch. Anyway. Yeah, it was once. I caught it. All right, let's go now to the best, most amazing segment in podcast history. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Connor C.D. Davis. Bring him on in for the Davis division. Let's get some. What up, Connor?
I'm bringing myself in for the Davis division, but I gotta give you one. Hold up.
You're out.
You get one.
All right,
You
I
get
got-
one.
I
You
did
get
get-
one.
I did get one.
You
I
get
did
one.
He does
And
get
I
one.
wasn't gonna do it during the insurance ad because I wasn't gonna disrespect Jeff like that while he's watching the show.
Appreciate it. Well, while he's watching. If he wasn't watching, then you would.
Oh well, I don't know. Maybe, but
All right, what you got for us?
well, I hope he's still here because I'm gonna touch a sprinkle bit of Packer. Not enough because we still have love in the air. It's more about the other team.
Y'all got
Go.
lust in here. That's all you got. You don't got love. It's lust.
Well,
Y'all have a junior high relationship. I'm getting a hand job. Let's go. Let's go.
What did he
Solid.
say? Bring it back in. All right, Connor, what you got?
after the surprising 48-32 loss to Green Bay,
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dallas has officially decided that they are going to keep every single card that they've got on the table. They're going to keep it all. I'm talking about there's no head coaching replacement job to be found in Dallas just yet. They're going to ride with McCarthy for one more year, and we'll see how that goes. But my question is, this past game, the defense was trash. Dak played all right. He threw the most yards, had tied for the most touchdowns of the week, but he also threw 2 picks. Now, you can't throw 2 picks. Can't do that.
I don't know what that means, Cy, by the way.
But what does Dallas need to fill in the pieces to finally stop choking every playoff run? Or what do they need to get rid of to stop choking every playoff run? So they need to gain something. They need to get rid of something. We talked about it on the breakdown, but I just want to hear what you guys have to say.
All right, MJ, do you all right, MJ, I think I kind of want to let you start because like McCarthy as a Packer fan.
Yeah.
However,
I'm gonna be short and sweet.
Fair. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be short and sweet.
I like it.
I watched Mike McCarthy for years. He's not it. He is not that guy. When they when they won the Super Bowl in 2010,
You're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy.
yeah, when they won the Super Bowl in 2010, they had an incredibly good defense. But like, I really don't give a lot of that credit to Mike McCarthy, because he somewhat inherited that group of guys, and I really don't give him credit for that. I saw him choke for years in the playoffs. His clock management is one of the worst of any coach in the NFL.
I agree with that.
And he
100%.
consistently has regular season teams that don't perform in the playoffs. The Packers were 15-1 in 2011 with MVP Aaron Rodgers. Why are you playing that?
Because he choked.
All right. Well, now I've lost all of my.
Sorry.
This can go.
That was my fault. My bad. All right. So I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to watch Shannon Sharp's show or podcast with Ocho Cinco.
Oh, I have. Oh my gosh, I saw a clip of it the other day, and I sent it to you on Instagram. Actually,
It's actually really good.
where she turns back and says, "Excuse me."
Excuse me. I didn't see that. But no, I'm talking about the part in regards to the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, all right, Ocho Cinco hit this saying that the biggest issue with the Dallas Cowboys is the owner Jerry Jones. I 100% disagree with that. All right. It's because the reason why I disagree with it is because the man's provided the state of the art facilities for this team. He has paid millions of dollars to players that may not get it elsewhere. You have Micah Parsons, like you had. So their number one corner got injured. I can't remember if it was ACL. Was no,
Or
no,
his
no.
ACL.
Yeah, it was ACL. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you have two. Okay, Micah Parsons was kind of like in that game. The Packers did a very good job, to be honest with you, double teaming him the whole time that I saw. And offensively, you have potentially a top 5 receiver in CD Lamb.
Oh,
Their
he is
offense,
top 5 easy.
yeah.
Top
So
3.
you have
Yeah.
you have an offensive line, to be honest with you, and this is off the top of my head. I don't remember the numbers specifically. However, their offensive line isn't bad. It's not a bad offensive line whatsoever.
No, 2 of them made second team All Pro.
Right,
On the
exactly.
O-line.
And if I remember correctly, I think they have 7 Pro Bowlers on that team, while Green Bay had none.
Well, Deron Bland and
It was
CD
8 or
Lamb
9.
both made first team.
Was it
All-Pro.
9? It could have been 9.
I think it was
Anyway,
9 Pro Bowlers.
regardless, and you have Dak Prescott in the conversation for MVP. All right, so
And
and
I'm not
what?
sure. Well, he's number 1 in ESPN's top 100 rankings. So
Oh
that's a
my
good
God.
sign.
All right, relax.
That does not matter.
Relax. Anyway, that's an opinion based thing, I think. But the one thing that I'm totally gonna say is I don't necessarily disagree with the run it back thought process on that. They're gonna have to change something on their approach to it because McCarthy's been 12-5, I believe, in the past 3 seasons as the Dallas Cowboys head coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for a lack of talent. It's not for a lack of inability to, do well in the regular season, because obviously Dallas has done very well in the regular season. He does a great job. I just think it's a different approach. You have to take a different approach in the playoffs. And playoffs, because like at the end of the day, like Jerry Jones is giving the money to get state-of-the-art facilities. Jerry Jones is giving the money to make sure that you're bringing in talent, making sure you're keeping talent in on Dallas's team. And I can't believe I'm actually like supporting this team right now, but like in the grand scheme of it, I don't see a reason. I don't see a bad reason for it. I think the Packers are just on a heater. I'm going to say it like that. I think they caught the Packers at a terrible time. I think Jordan Love's playing the best football of his life. And like, this could be a situation. And I'm saying that it could be a situation where Jordan Love's just balling out right now. And it's like, when you're playing basketball, and those of you that know this, when you get in a zone, you can't miss. And like,
it doesn't matter who's guarding you. Exactly.
You don't have any of that thought process. So it could be a situation that looks like that. So regardless of people's thoughts on Jerry Jones and, like the Empire, nice. I think it's not, I don't think it's a bad move. I think you give it one more year and see what happens. They already let go. They let go of Zeke. People thought that was dumb when Tony Pollard came in and just balled out. I think that was a great move. And I think I think they're fine. I think it's fine. I think it's a good job of being like, you know what? We have a shit ton of talent, obviously. Let's run it back one more year and see if we have to reset it after that. And I don't know what Dak Prescott's contract situation looks like. So that might be a factor
for a while.
in that. Okay. So that might be a factor in
But
the decision.
McCarthy only has 1 year left.
Perfect. And that's fine.
Yeah. So the only thing I would say is, Bruce, I do think you have a good point. I think if Dallas plays the majority of the other teams who are in that wild card round, they probably win. They caught the Packers at a bad time, but I will say, even just watching the game, I don't know if you saw this, Bruce. I feel like this is something you would notice. Before the game on the pregame show, you could tell that the Dallas Cowboys players were not ready. They were tense. They looked scared. And I'm not saying this to talk smack about them.
No, I agree.
I'm saying it to back up your approach factor, because I watched the Packers look like that numerous years under Mike McCarthy. I think he's really good at teaching offense. I don't know if he's a head coach. And I hate to say that because he's had so many incredible regular season teams, But
You
when
gotta
it
have some
comes to the
fun with it,
playoffs,
man.
something's missing, and
just
I
gotta have
don't know
fun.
what it is.
It's a fun factor. Like there's a
Yeah.
fun factor that has to be involved to bring some levity to the situation that
Yeah.
causes like players to kind of chill. Like you have to have that. Like X's and
And I
O's
don't
like
think
are
he has that.
I agree. So I think X's and O's are one thing, but also there is different areas in which you can bring in and delegate things to. So Mike McCarthy, great in offense, great, whatever. Bring in people that can teach that stuff. You should be the one to be able to hone everyone's focus on something so that way they can have like I said, levity. Dude, have a 2K tournament with all the players or have
Right.
like or like do an old school like PS2 night and like bring in freaking NCAA football and like have the guys like play NCAA football. I think that'd be awesome. Like have some fun
Yeah.
with it. You don't have to like just specifically be like, this is what Jordan Love likes to do on 2nd and 10 or 2nd and long. It's consistently throwing the ball to an out. Make sure that you decide, you know what I'm saying? You don't always have to have everything be about that. There's a reason why you got there. The talent was there. The effort was there, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunately like it was just a shitty situation. So Mike McCarthy back next year, in my opinion, isn't a bad move. However, the approach needs to change once they get to the position of the playoffs.
Yes.
Can I touch on MJ's point though?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Talking about how they're all tense, because the way I see it is every year it's we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. And so they have so much pressure on them to actually go to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And so they're in the wild card round. Obviously the better team than Green Bay. I'm not trying to knock on Green Bay because Green Bay won, but obviously they have the better talent than Green Bay does.
Vegas had them winning.
And they feel tense. They feel the pressure. We have to win this ball game to prove that we're the Dallas Cowboys and we're still America's team. Because if we don't, what's going to happen? Reputation. We all look at Jerry Jones.
Though.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
So, but here's the thing, though, too, and I don't disagree with that. That's actually, to be honest with you, Connor, that's a great point that you're bringing up. There's no reason. So that being said, I always think that you need to bring in a lightning rod type of person. So if McCarthy doesn't do it this year, or this upcoming in 2024, 2025, it's kind of weird to say that. But if he doesn't do it, then you got to bring in a lightning rod coach.
Yeah.
Basically being that guy to be like, we're not America's team. We're not America's team until we win. So until the fan, like just calling them out, being like, you guys, like, stop. We're not America's team. We haven't won since 1995, 96, whenever
the lightning rod coach for the Cowboys was on Fox.
Yes, it was great. I should have told you to pull that, Connor.
That's better than anything Mike McCarthy said. I guarantee.
Dude, did you see the passion that was behind him too? Like you could.
I felt it. Like I was sitting there watching with my mom, my dad, Paige, my sister. Like we felt. My mom looks at me. He's like, "Who is this?" It's like he used to coach the Cowboys. She goes, "Oh, he looks like he cares more than they do."
Dude, I wish that he just wouldn't have like. And he totally. And I get the reason why he did it. Because in national TV, everything like that, what he should have ended up doing, like I really wish Jimmy Johnson would have not just went out there and said, like, what the F are you guys doing? You guys got to get your shit together, like, blah, blah. I wish
he really did, John.
Right? I wish he would have done that. He should have done that instead of like,
it would have been funny.
He had called himself. He's like, I'm going to edit myself. I'm going to, stay calm with that. But be like, hey, give it the old college try is basically what he was trying to do at that moment. But like, I liked it, and like you could totally tell he was passionate about it too, though. So, Jimmy Johnson, shout out to you, my guy. But Dallas fans, all y'all that are Dallas Cowboy fans, pump the brakes, man. They're not an America's team anymore. They're not.
Connor, what else you got for us?
All right. Well, we're gonna continue this NFC East conversation because I got a couple things to say. I like the playoff topic, and then we're gonna get into a special thing for the end. Well, Eagles lose 32-9 to the Buccaneers. No one saw it coming. I mean,
we all predicted it on the show.
I mean, you might have predicted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning, but did you predict 32-9?
I really didn't think it would be close.
I thought it would be a closer game.
The fact
because they had lost so many games, they had so much to prove.
They went 1-6 in
people's
the last 7
games. Yeah.
Right. That just showed me that they weren't good.
Yeah, but they had a lot of prove. They had players leaving. Anyways. Oh, Baker Faker becomes the
Dude!
first Tampa Bay
Whoa!
QB
Whoa!
in postseason history for the Buccaneers. This is their franchise we're talking about. To throw a 300-yard and 3-touchdown game.
He could have had more.
And he could have had more.
There were like 8 drops. They broke the record for most drops in franchise history in a playoff game. Or it might be the most drops in a playoff game in NFL history, even. I can't remember the stat. But
I don't know if they dropped more than that Cowboys game. I don't know if they dropped more passes than that Cowboys game, Bruce. That Cowboys game was brutal. But my question is Baker finally finding a city that loves him back? He got booted out of Cleveland, even though he was the and me and Nate have argued about this, who really took Cleveland in the playoffs. You could say their defense, but I think it was a combination of Baker and their defense. I think Baker was a pivotal role in taking the Browns to the playoffs.
When they went to the championship game?
When they went to the championship game. You can argue with me. I think Baker played a pivotal role. But my question is this Baker's ticket to stay in Tampa and finally find a city that loves him back?
I don't think
I love Baker Mayfield, and yes.
I don't think there's any way, even if they lose horrifically in the divisional round, I don't think there's any way that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ownership, front office, anybody who has any say in anything can look their fans in the eyes and say, that's not our guy right now. Like,
exactly. 100% agree.
He's playing better than almost anybody they've had, and I'm going to leave it at that.
I'll even say, dude, okay, pump the brakes there. But I will say in Tom Brady's last year, he is playing better than Tom Brady did in his last year. And I'll even say it like this. He's inspiring his teammates more so than Tom Brady did because the man is running for first downs, dropping the ball, giving the first down signal, being like, let's effing go, and just ready to, like, I love that, dude. Seeing my quarterback, seeing a guy on my team do anything like that. And I'm not saying obviously my team.
I was going to say Bruce is becoming a Bucs fan.
Just in general, to see anybody do anything like that puts you in position to, you feel better about them. You feel good things like coming that way with it. So I love it. I think it's and I totally agree with MJ. You cannot move on from Bucs ownership cannot move on from the fighting Bakers because they're about to make some muffins and they are gonna cook some freaking. Who do they play next week?
Lions.
The Lions.
Oh, they're gonna lose. But
I don't know.
We'll get a great game. This playoff has been.
But no, I like him a lot. I think it's about time. Again, but it also could be a situation too, to speak to your point, Connor, about it being what you thought would be a closer game. It could have been a situation where the Bucs caught the Eagles at the perfect time. At the perfect time. You had Jalen Hurts with a broken finger or messed up finger and couldn't throw a ball, couldn't grip it as well as he wanted to. You had they stopped the tush push. I don't even think there's a team.
That was crazy.
Dude,
they stopped the freaking tush push.
They stopped
that
the tush
crazy.
Push.
That's impressive.
I've never seen that. So shout out to Kelsey, by the way. So if Kelsey decides to retire, shout out to that guy, man.
He did. He's retiring.
100%. I know, but like he's not official with it. But shout out to him though. Hall of Fame career bar none. But so to finish what you were saying, Baker Mayfield comes back to Tampa, and he may have some problems next year though when Evans decides to leave Tampa though.
I don't think he's leaving Tampa if Baker's there.
Oh, was it twice top? I didn't know that.
I think it was. Yeah.
I
don't think any of those guys leave Tampa if Baker's there. Because they love him. Like
the fighting.
I love him, and they're in my freaking division.
dude.
Yeah.
The Fighting Bakers.
I'm happy for him because I thought Cleveland was going to be that city, and it didn't work out. But that, and you can hate the guy as much as you want, but like, he is a football player's football player. Like,
Agree.
that is a dude you
Agree.
want to go to battle with.
That's why I was saying, like, that's why I was like, as soon as like the dude runs for a first down, he yells,
Yeah.
"Burn!" He's like, let's go. And then he throws some bullshit like toss up to Godwin and runs up to him. He's like, you were down here somewhere.
Oh, I loved that.
That
He
was
just
great.
screw it. He down
That's
there.
when he knocked over Cade. What's his last name?
Cade
Otten.
Otten. Yeah.
Yeah. When
He did a chest bump with him and sent him flying.
Yeah.
Dude, I
It was
love that though.
hilarious.
The adrenaline's flowing. He's ready to go. Good for him. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
All right, we got Connor.
All right, last one to end it off. The first player ever NCAA
Yeah.
has made history today. NCAA football, to be exact. Well, we'll say NCAA because it is NCAA, but it's football to be specific.
Oh, dude.
Cam McCormick. I'm not talking about the little seasoning you put on your red beans and rice, MJ. Tight end for the U. The U.
Ankle.
University of Miami. He's been granted a 9th year of eligibility. And I'm going to break it down for you so he can play college football this year in 2024. Let me break it down for you. 9 years, okay? Let's break it down, okay?
He's been playing college football since I was a freshman in high school.
2016. I was in 6th grade. Oh,
it's only 2016. Wait, it's been that long since I was a freshman in high school? Oh my gosh.
But
Okay,
let's
continue.
Let's look back at it. 2016. You get a redshirt year, okay? So he redshirted 2016. He didn't start freshman year. His freshman year was 2017, okay? 2018, injury year. 2019, injury year. 2020, injury year. 2021, injury year. So we take 2022 is technically his sophomore. 2023 is his junior. And 2024 is his senior year of college.
Doesn't he get a COVID year too?
He's got the COVID year. He's got a COVID year too.
That might have went with one of his injury years. They might have looped them together.
Dude, hey, he better be going after his master's or something right there because damn.
He better be going after a doctorate. Like,
right
if
now,
he's still in school.
I'm gonna say, but you know what though? Hey, God bless him though. God bless him. Like, hey,
Imagine you see that dude rolling up in your dorm.
He's
You're
a
an
grown
18-year-old.
ass man. He
How
better
old
not
is he, Connor?
He better not be at a dorm.
He's
His ass better
20
be down the street at a house.
He's 25 years old, which is when Hendon Hooker and Stetson Bennett left college. But he's turning 26 in April.
So
Wait,
he's going to be a 26. Just imagine a 26-year-old man walks into your 18-year-old dorm. You're a freshman in college. And you're like, huh?
I'm feeling romantical.
Hey.
Hey, what y'all doing tonight?
Hey. We're gonna bust Florida State's ass on Saturday. Let's go.
Oh,
Seriously. Seriously. But hey, you know what though?
So
Like, good
Connor,
for him.
he's never played.
No, he's played football. He's played the years he's been granted his eligibility, but combined with injury and COVID, he's got 9 years.
Well,
so his
I
ninth
can't-
year,
What are
last
his
what
year.
stats?
What was it? No, I'm curious to know what the injuries were.
What's his
He
name?
had a
Cade-
foot
Cade
injury.
McCormick?
Cam McCormick. He had a foot injury. He broke his leg in 2018, and then it would just lingered on throughout the next couple of years. And then combined with COVID, and then 2021 he had a foot injury, and then 2022, 2023 he played. 2024 he's playing now. My question is this something that could be a problem in the future? Giving these people these many years of playing college, should this be
No.
allowed? Do we
I
change the
don't-
eligibility rules when it comes to injury, or do we
No.
keep it how it is?
No.
What's going through your minds?
Keep it as it is because you're gonna have people. I mean, there was a
He's fine.
But he's
Respectfully,
26.
there was a 55-year-old man that suited up with eligibility for like I can't remember.
Probably as kicker.
No, it wasn't a kicker. He was a running back. A few years back, there was like a 55-year-old man that had eligibility year or whatever, and he made the team. And God bless him. Like, he should. Like, I'm not mad at him. Like, good for him. Like, continue to chase whatever you're chasing. And you know what, though? If you still have the ability to make a D, you also have to think of it like this, though. You're making a D1 football team. You still have that ability as a 25, 26, whatever year old you are. And the guy that I was referencing, 55 years old. If you have that God-given ability, keep pushing, and why not do it? God bless, and hopefully he stays healthy. So don't change it, keep it going. And there's already enough BS going on in the college football that they need to change. They don't need to change this. It's fine. And at the end of the day, the cream's going to rise to the top. The cream rises to the top. And you're always
running back.
Ooh, yeah.
Running back Joe Thomas Sr.,
There you
who
go.
had
He
one
got him.
rush for 3 yards for
And
South Carolina State in
Yeah.
a Division I football game. The
How old was
oldest
he?
man, 55. His son
That's insane.
was
His
on
son
the
was in
team.
NFL probably. Oh.
No, his son was on the team.
55. Can you imagine that? Oh my God.
I'm just impressed he got 3 yards.
Dad, suit up. We're about to put you in back. We're about to put you in back, Dad. I'm gonna hand the ball off to you. Get ready.
What
Get
was
ready,
it?
Dad.
Who was it against though? What defense?
It was
Like,
against Savannah State.
I mean,
So it was their
I don't-
senior night.
Savannah.
So he went
Dad
to
he's
South
a
Carolina
senior
State
citizen.
for
Yeah.
4
Yeah,
years.
It's his senior, it's his senior night. He's
No,
a
so he
senior
went
citizen.
to South Carolina State
No,
for
it's
4
good.
years. He
No, it's
wanted to
good.
get a degree so he could find better work. His son was on the team, so they let him. The guy is in great shape, so he was practicing on the scout team. And then for senior day, they let him suit. It was like a Rudy thing. They
Yeah.
let him suit up, and he got a run.
Rudy. It was awesome. Good for him, though. See, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I
though.
love that.
Like, I don't mind this. I don't mind it at all. It shouldn't change any rules.
Yeah,
keep
it's
it
not
like
like we
that.
need to put like an age cap on
If you have
college football or
eligibility,
something.
it should be eligible.
Yeah. run with it.
Also, I since NCAA football is coming back, hopefully they put the 55-year-old in because I'm gonna put in my mind.
I don't
Give me
know
Joe
if,
Thomas Sr.
Is FCS gonna be in NCAA football?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Beats
To be
me.
honest with you.
I don't know
They've-
if they ever
they've
had
let out-
FCS on.
They've only let out like
NCAA.
very, very. No, they had Appalachian State. If I remember,
Okay.
I don't know. Hold
Like
on,
back
hold
in
on,
the day.
hold on. I got something for you, real quick. Hold on.
Is he about to go get the game?
Oh yeah. You like how quickly I was able to? Ready?
You don't have 14, do you?
We got NCAA.
Hold up, let me give us a.
Is that my Reggie Bush?
There's the Reggie Bush. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
We got 07 right there. Hold up.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, we got another one. These are the only ones I could find at my mom and dad's house. NCAA.
Is
Wow.
that Ricky
Okay.
Williams? Who is it?
Oh no.
No, it's
I
Vince
can't-
Young.
No, it's
No,
not
that's not Vince Young.
No, it was a pass rush.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's what's his name? He was really, really good. What was
Do
his
that one
name?
more time, Connor.
Oh no! Why are we doing that? Well, no, I don't want to see that ever again. I don't want to see that. Y'all say that I'm the one that's out of pocket. Like that's out of pocket. I don't want to see
My
Connor
face
doing
when
that.
Connor did that. Oh my gosh.
Jeff Wartepney wants us to show the game. He's gonna
We just-
guess it.
Hold up.
Wait, what? Show the
He
game?
wants to guess the
Show the
person
game
on
again?
the
All right.
cover.
The first one on the cover? Oh, this one's
No,
easy.
the second one.
Oh, word. I got you.
Pass rusher for Texas? Is that NCAA 10?
NCAA 10, yeah.
Who would that be? In this?
Nate, do you know who it is? You're in the back.
I can
Nate,
look it
wait.
up.
You want
I'm
Nate to
just
jump
waiting
on
for it.
already? It'll be an early
Well,
call
no,
for
no,
Nate.
I'm just curious if he knows. NCAA football 10, pass rusher from Texas.
You ready,
Connor,
Nate? You
can
good
you-
to go? Give me a thumbs up, Nate, if you're ready. If you want to
Connor,
jump on,
can you
real
just-
all right.
I found it.
What up, Nate?
Nate, do you know who it is?
Skater.
Bad in the streets, daddy in the sheets.
It's Gator. It's Gator.
Let's go.
It's Gator.
Let's go.
It's Gator.
Dude, his intro should. Oh, Brian
Brian Orakpo.
Yeah, that guy was insane. He played for the
Orakpo.
Redskins. He got drafted by the Redskins, didn't he?
That's
Yeah.
racist, Bruce.
That's
The
what they
Commanders.
Oh,
They're the Commanders
At the
technically
time-
now.
All right, let me just take care of that real quick. He's done.
The
Thank you.
Commodores.
The Commodores. Correct. They changed.
Yeah,
their name
get
to
your
the
Commodore self out of here.
And
Dad-
you know how I feel on that subject.
Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I remember now. I do.
I'm from
What?
South Mississippi. I'm from South Mississippi.
All I know is that when NCAA come back out, I'm gonna be happy as hell.
I think we all are.
Nate, we ain't
Shit.
even hopped on Madden yet. What are we doing?
I don't. Madden is not a man's game. NCAA is.
We don't have
That's-
NCAA. We gotta save or
Hey,
something. We
Connor,
gotta
I
save or
will
something.
wipe
Wait,
you in
hey,
Madden.
Bruce, put it back
Let's
up.
go, MJ.
Like, Bruce, bring it closer.
I'm a beast on defense.
Is that
NCAA.
V?
My-
Wait, is
my
that rack or
quarterback.
is that VY?
Huh?
That's not VY. That's rack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were saying.
And then we got hardcore throwback right here.
Hey, that was
Oh.
the best NCAA right there. That was the best one.
Too bad my PS2 doesn't work anymore though.
I got one that works. We used to play 2002
Matter.
NCAA on it.
That's
Dude, I used to. So you know who I used to love? I used to love. So I still my PS1 crapped out. So but my PS3 I would play NCAA game on that, and it was like NCAA like 2000 or something. And I would always be Northwestern with like Darnell Autry and
Mhm.
like Pat Fitzgerald and all those guys. Yeah.
Good old days.
Dwayne Bates. Everyone forgets about Dwayne Bates. Can't hate on Dwayne.
I forget about Dwayne Bates because I was born that year.
Yeah, I don't even know who Dwayne Bates is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's all right. I'm old. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know a lot of football, but Dwayne Bates slips.
It's okay.
Slips in the
He-
cracks.
Hey, put that up. He knows. Jeff knows. Jeff knows.
Were they still O line you? They just have a cracked O line.
No, well, yeah, their O line was good, but like Dwayne Bates, like the court, and you just throw deep to Dwayne Bates the whole time, have him run nines, and like he goes past
gosh.
everybody, just whoop. And then you have Pat Fitzgerald, like blitz. Oh, stud.
All right.
Well,
Well,
since
gentlemen,
Jeff
we're
is
gonna
here-
we're gonna do our normal thing for a few minutes here. Nate will
Oh,
bring you
well,
back in about 15.
I was about
You got
to
your
holler
Nate.
at a homeowner's ad, but it's fine.
Excuse me?
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, then
Since
holler at a
Jeff was
homeowner's
here-
ad.
Since Jeff was here,
Then
I'm
holler
gonna-
at a home. If you want to holler at a homeowner's ad, then holler at it.
Well, just like Northwestern U is O line U, you got to make sure you're protected with homeowners insurance.
Nice.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Let me tell you something, brother. And the best person to go to for homeowners insurance is Jeff Wartepney at 704-464-4544. And if emailing is your preferred communications, I guess.
Medium.
Nice. There you go.
I got you.
Email him at Jeff at my B as in boy, B big, bbig.com. That's Jeff at mybig.com. Excuse me. There you go.
My
We got
big,
it out
big,
there.
My be big. Be big, my big. I have a question for you, Bruce.
Just call him 704-464-4544.
Bruce, I have a question for you, and I'm asking this question in a very sad, somber tone.
What's up?
Is the Warriors dynasty officially over? They are 18-22. They are 12th in the West. They can't beat anybody.
Yes. Yes. And I don't think it's because of Clay, and I don't think it's because of Steph. And I don't think it's because of their head coach. I think it was a mistake for them to get rid of Poole. I think they should have got rid of Drummond. Draymond Green, Drummond. Javon Green. I think they should have gotten rid of him. I think he is. I think he's the issue.
I
In
will
my
say
opinion,
Jordan Poole has been statistically the most inefficient player in basketball this year, but I also think that's because the Wizards are just letting him
It's the
jack up
team.
threes.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's the system that he's under right now. Again, I don't think this is the production from Steph, and I don't think it's the production from Clay or the coaching from Kerr, because I think Kerr is an absolute awesome coach. But the problem now becomes, okay, you also have a owner, and I think we talked about this like 2 years ago, MJ. An
Yeah.
owner that was quoted saying, "I don't care, I just want to win championships. I don't care about the money, I just want to win championships."
Yeah.
So, okay, they're 12th right now. Be that
Yeah.
as
So
it could drastically change real effing quick.
yeah, and to be fair, like it is earlier in the season. If you go look at it, they are only 5 games out of 6th place,
Well, okay,
and,
look
and they're
at
not even halfway through the season.
I kind of want to see them. I kind of want to see them make the play-in tournament.
And just go with like underdog.
Just make it the 10th. Just get the 10th. They're like what?
Oh,
a
yeah.
game and a half out.
8 game.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, all right, make it the 10th. You're fine.
Just get in.
Go play in the tournament, have fun, and like we can watch like all of a sudden Steph like go up for 40, 45 points, like just
Right.
jacking up threes. Like it's fine. And like I'm not gonna lie, like green shenanigans are done. They're done.
I'm done. Yeah.
It's-
Bruce has gotten to a Aaron Rodgers level where I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. I am done with it. This is stupid. This is useless. You're not being productive. I'm done.
Right. And
Like
I think
your
that's the
play
difference.
no longer warrants
I
the
think that's the
crap
difference.
that you're bringing.
That's the difference though between Aaron Rodgers and Green for you. Is Aaron Rodgers was at least being semi-productive for the Packers, whereas Green is
He was winning MVPs, and I'm like, okay, I can deal with your ayahuasca smoking self.
I don't
If
think
you're
you
at
smoke it.
least,
You smoke it. I thought you drink it.
I have no idea what it is. I'll be perfectly honest.
Whatever. Anyway,
I'm not Aaron Rodgers. I'm not researching that stuff. I had to talk about it for a year, and I'm really happy I don't have to anymore.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Facts. But yeah, I had to get another opinion on that because I've watched a bunch of primetime games for the Warriors, and
They're not going to win anymore.
They don't have it.
Like they're going to win games. I think they'll make the playoffs again. I just
Yeah.
don't think that they're gonna. I don't think that they'll end up doing anything in the Western Conference. It's like the Lakers. To be honest with you, it's like the Lakers. Even like I like LeBron.
Lakers are 10th.
Like, I'm not a LeBron hater. A lot of people would think that.
Can I get a Warriors Lakers play?
Ooh,
Whoever loses their dynasty forever.
that'd be hilarious. LeBron, but you know what though? Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. LeBron's gonna keep playing though until his son makes the NBA.
Bro, Bronny can declare after this year. Hasn't he actually been playing decently well?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I have not looked at that guy's. I have not looked at the young man's stats. I have
because he just started playing again. Okay, he's barely been playing. He's averaging.
Well, the guy also went to cardiac arrest, so there.
Right. No, I understand. He's played 10 games, 19 minutes a game, averaging 6 points a game. But yeah, I don't think it's a fair, and he's not anywhere near the guy yet. I think it would do him well to play a couple years in college.
He needs it. He needs it. So how old is LeBron? 39.
Yeah, about to turn 40.
No, I think he's 38, about to turn 39.
Is he? I thought he was much older than that.
So I think I'm older than he is. No, I am older than him.
He's 39. He was born December 30th, 1984.
Yeah. Okay. So I turned 40 in September, and
he just turned 39. Yeah.
Correct.
So, I mean, okay, let's say
40 in September. Where the hell is the time gone?
That's crazy.
Sorry, go ahead.
But even let's say he plays 3 more years, so that he could play Bronny's rookie year, right? That would be the theory. I mean, he's still averaging 24, 7, and 7 right now. He's still super productive. if you can get him on a team where he's not the guy, because no disrespect to AD, LeBron is still the guy. You get him on a team where he's not the guy, I think he could last a few years.
Well, the fact that LeBron's still like doing something at
Connor,
the
what do you want?
age, I texted him because I gotta take a piss.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, you know,
You couldn't have brought Nate in here.
Let me talk to you.
Oh,
I know a little bit about a LeBron. I wrote a LeBron.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Article for TDT Media.
I forgot you did do that a long time ago.
Informative. Talk about informative.
But I don't. The problem is both for those guys and both for the Lakers, for the Warriors, they're just not the young guys anymore. Like you've got the Timberwolves, the Thunder, the Nuggets. They are going to run circles around those teams. That used to be what the Warriors did. They would run circles around anybody because they were just younger, faster, and in better shape. And they were going to outrun you, outball work you. Like,
have you seen what the Warriors what it was like 2016 when they had like the top scoring offense? You know,
2015, 16, yeah.
Yeah. Do you see where it would have compared this year? It would have been like 15th or 16th in the league.
Really?
From because of how offenses are evolving.
Wow.
Everybody's just getting better.
Yeah.
As people go into the league, everybody's just getting better. And so, you know, that team that we saw back in 2015, amazing.
Yeah.
And then you have people that are actually playing better ball, and we don't realize it. After I saw Klay
That's crazy.
Thompson airball that 3, it's over for him.
I saw that too. Yeah.
That wide open 3.
Yeah. And it's sad because they had a shot last year. They were in the conference finals last year, right? Against the Nuggets, I want to say.
No, the Lakers were in the conference finals against the Nuggets.
Oh, so Warriors were in the semifinals.
The Warriors lost to the Lakers, I think.
So this is what happens, by the way, when you get older, is when you drink coffee and have a few beers, all of a sudden you have to pee a lot.
I was cooking, Bruce.
On the bright side, though, strong stream, boys, strong stream.
Proud of you. Love to hear that. Proud of you, Bruce. Really happy for you.
But all right, so we still talk about LeBron. What's going on now?
No, what Connor was saying, and I didn't know this. If you took the Warriors' offensive production from the year Curry won unanimous MVP, 2015-16 season, the year before they went 73-9, and took that to today's NBA, it would be like the 15th ranked offense in the NBA.
Okay,
that's crazy.
All right, so how about this? Is that a digression of the defense that's being played now, or the advancement of the offense being played now?
I think it's more the advancement.
Advancement. The defense, really, when you have Janet Jackson Jr. win defensive MVP, do you really think the defense is getting better, Bruce?
No, I'm saying.
No, he was saying, is the offense really getting better? Is the defense getting worse?
Yeah, I said
it's both.
I think the defense has gotten worse, and I also think
yes.
I think I've said this before, and like I don't care what anyone says. The NBA is the worst officiated sport in all of professional sports. I'm gonna say it like that, and I'll leave it. That's just my opinion. There's no statistical facts to like back me on this, but the NBA is built for scoring. That's all it's built for. Defenses are weak. Refs call BS fouls like the one I just saw on the TV right now. And it's just disappointing because I would love to go back to the days of the 90s, and I'm going old man style with this. Wow. Nice, Jack. Real quick. So Jeff asked a question too. So since we're in chaos mode right now, go back to Jeff if you can, Connor, please.
What was this question?
If you're a Chicago Bears fan, would you want McCarthy as a coach?
Stepping stone coach, maybe.
Yeah, an A. And I would say yes. I think because I think he's a.
Okay, he's a better coach than Eberflus, but that's not hard.
True. No, and I agree with that. So,
Bruce,
but
you're a better coach than Eberflus.
And I'm not. That's not true. But the one thing that I will totally recognize about Eberflus is that he was able to keep a team together, quote unquote. But the one thing that I do like about Mike McCarthy, though, he's able to do something with a team that the Bears haven't had since the mid 2000s, is actually have an offense that can move the ball.
I was gonna say win 12 games, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, Levy won
When was
11.
the last time? When was the last time the Bears won 12?
The
I think it was
2018 playoffs. When
They
they,
didn't
when
win
they
12.
lost to the Saints. When they
They
lost
won.
to the Saints.
I think they won 13-3 that year.
I think they won 12. 12 and
Did
4.
they?
Yeah, I think they won 12 and 4. I'm almost certain.
Did I just like block that out of my memory?
No surprise because of the double doink.
I'm almost certain it was 12. They were 12.
They were 12. They were 12 and 4. Wow.
Oh, okay, fair. Consecutive. Yeah, thanks, Chef. We know. But
There you
that
go.
being said, y'all, it is that time. It is 8:15, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what 8:15 means? It is time. It's time. It's time. It's time for the man, the myth, the legend, the best corner, the best defensive back, the
What's going on right now?
Nate Ness to enter the stream. Nate, what up, my guy? What up?
Let 'em go.
Aww.
It's Gator, baby. It's Gator. That means dad in the streets, daddy in the sheets. It's Gator.
What's up with the handsome young man that like he's just chilling, he's knocking out? That's awesome.
Yeah, man. You know how it is. Hey, Bruce, you know how it is, Bruce. You know how it is.
All right, so it's funny you say that too, because earlier today I was like doing some cleaning in the house and doing some other work and stuff, and then all of a sudden, like I checked the baby cam, and I sent a picture to my sister and my wife, and I was like, you can totally tell she just doesn't want to go to sleep. She's like standing on her own now, by the way, like she's like pulling herself up and like standing up and whatever. So we've gotten to that point, and I was sending pictures to my wife and my sister, like I said. And finally, like she was crying, and like my wife's like, okay, let her fall asleep on her own, like, whatever. I was like, all right, nope. I went upstairs, grabbed her, and I did 100%, dude, 100%. I caved, 100%. That's my little girl, man. Like I just held her immediately, no joke. Within like the first like probably like 15 to 45 seconds of me holding her, boom, she was out, and I just put her down in her crib, out, and I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's you know what though, like, and you can this, like it really is like I have to be disciplined in not doing that, but at the same time, it is the absolute best feeling though.
It's the best feeling in the world. I'm telling you, my broke best friend right here. My second broke best friend, because I have a 17-year-old broke best friend. And he's a really, really, really broke best friend. You gotta enjoy these moments, because you blink, and before you know it, they go from 1 to 7, and then 10, then 15, then 17, then damn, what is going on? So you got to enjoy these moments. I take this over playing football any day. I will take this over playing. I will take this over playing football any and every day.
Yeah, that's cool. No, so I haven't coached in a year, and it was kind of interesting too, because when I left coaching, that's when my wife got pregnant, basically, and then like we had our daughter, a year and a half now. We had our daughter, and like I tell her, I'm like, man, it's a completely different world, like, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It really is the best. I'm gonna get back there. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna get back to coaching at some point. But no, you're 100% right, man. It's it really there is no other feeling. And I know we're totally like absorbing this in dad time. Sorry guys, but
okay, it's okay.
But it's the best. If you really like it's the best. The first thing I say to her as soon as I wake up in the morning is hello beauty, or I say good morning beauty. That's the first thing I say to her every day. It's the best. All right, anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
How about them Cowboys, Nate?
Oh no, already. He's holding his son.
No, all I said was, how about them Cowboys?
Hey.
Nate hates the Cowboys.
Hold on. Can I say it? Can I say it?
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Bruce, can I say it?
Go for it, dog.
Fuck them Cowboys.
Yes.
No, that
I knew you was gonna like that, MJ. I knew you was gonna like that.
That gets me pumped up.
I know it do, huh? Gets you
Dude.
real excited.
Hey, y'all remember? You remember the blood orange? We're going with the
Yeah.
blood orange.
Oh, yeah.
After that,
There we go. There we go. Nate, when I tell
It was really
you
good.
that
So
was
good.
one of the most fun
It was gratifying.
games
so
I've
gratifying.
watched in a long time.
But you know what? In all seriousness, Jordan Love looked amazing.
Dude. Yes.
And you know what? Him and Matt LaFleur, like they were clicking
Cooking.
like again, that whole team was clicking on all cylinders.
Hold up,
do-
Connor,
do
real
we-
quick. Connor,
I think you're that.
Connor, can you pull the play towards the end of the game where Luke Musgrave was like 17 yards open? If you can get that video, I want Nate to look at it. Get me an all 22 if you can find it on Twitter. Get me an all 22 of that play. I want Nate to explain to me how Luke Musgrave was that wide open. Because it happened all game. Nate, I don't know how much you watched of the specifics, but like.
Oh, I watched the whole game.
Okay, so how.
From the very first drive. First drive. When we knew,
how
it was
were
gonna be
they.
one of those games.
Yeah. How were they getting guys so wide open? Is that route running? Is that scheme? Is that bad scheme by Dallas? Like, what was going on?
It's a combination of all of those things you just mentioned. They were able to run the ball with Aaron Jones and you know, soften up the defense and whatnot, which allowed them to use the play action pass. Jordan Love using his feet to extend plays and still looking down the field and guys getting open behind the linebackers and whatnot, the second level. Again, I mean, overall, there was a couple of third downs, there were like at least 3 or 4 third and longs. And when we associate third and longs, we say third down and more than 8+, 7 to 8 yards plus. That's a third and long.
Okay.
They had a couple of third and 12, third and 14s that they converted, and I'm just like, what the hell?
So Nate, real quick, you just actually brought up a great point that I completely forgot about until you said it. Aaron Jones looks healthy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, so he did.
Hey, that first drive, the first 2 drives. Hey, listen, MJ, that offense was potent.
They look good.
Hey, listen,
and that's what happens. Aaron Jones was pretty much hurt all season, and then he comes back the last 3 games before the playoffs, and he's run for 100 yards in 4 straight games. And that's like, obviously, give LaFleur credit, give Love credit. But when you have an all-pro level running back, and that's what Aaron Jones is when he's healthy for a full season, he is an all-pro level running back.
Has he ever been an all-pro?
I want to say yes. I say yes. Like I think it was like second or third year.
He was all-pro second team.
Yeah.
I think it was him and McCaffrey one year. And so when you have that level running back, obviously it makes the quarterback's job way
easier. But you want to know something? It's not just the quarterback's job. If you look at it, it made LaFleur's play calling very easy.
Oh, because he's sitting at this like, I can do that one. I can do that one.
Yes.
The Cowboys are on their heels the whole time.
Exactly, the whole time. And it's just like when they started really running that play action, spreading them out, running that run action, and getting those guys from the slot on the backside, like them over routes, them deep crossers. And it was just like they eating them
Romeo
up.
Doubs was wide open every time.
Every time. Romeo Doubs converted like 3 third downs. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. And Nate, so the one play that I loved, this is the last thing I specifically have on like play calling.
Yeah, Jeff, you're right.
So,
Jeff, that line was nasty. That man.
Oh, yeah. And they love getting that running game going. They get going.
You know they love getting that.
You know how it is. Okay, so no, there's one play the Packers run a lot. They will start 5 wide with Aaron Jones on the top of the field. Okay, they motion Aaron Jones in to Love's left side, and then they run an inside zone out of that set. after they motion him in. Because if they get man, then they do want either pass. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, it's a check. You know, that's one of the things on our Wednesday call that we did yesterday with Mr. Mike Tannenbaum and a lot of the the Leslie Fraziers, the Mike Martin, those guys. You see a lot of motion now to really dictate, like that motion is going to dictate.
Oh,
the
here it
play.
is.
Yeah, let's see it right here.
Okay, so this is the one
Nice,
to
man.
Musgrave, I believe, where he just gets wide open.
Motion.
Yep.
No movement zone.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at
No one
that.
sees. No one
Look
accounts
at
for him.
Look at that.
There's a zone.
But
So were they? What were they playing?
Go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning.
Back.
Just go back to the beginning. Again,
Is there a
all
check?
of this is because of the motion and the run action. They were getting like 5.5 yards off the run. And that right there, that makes your linebackers and people step up and whatnot, and it allows them to again get out of there, like their element, get out of their assignment, play undisciplined ball, and big plays happen. Mental errors. Look at that. Look at that.
It looks like you have Parsons. So right there, it looks like you have Parsons making a check or something, communicating something, and then
because even if you go, hold up, if you go like.
Because you had, so I think who is that? I don't know what number that is right there. Number 2. Is that number 2? Who is that? Because he came up. Is that a screen?
No, that's off Madden. It's an over and up. It's an over and up.
Yeah.
You got your the run action. Everybody's going to one side. The play action is right there going to one. Everybody's flooding one side. You got the backside guy. That's just like that's normally done in the red zone, to be honest with you. That's normally done in the red zone right there because everybody's running, going to the full flow. And
that is the zone though, right?
Nate, hold on, real quick. If you watch, run that back again, Connor. The Packers actually set this up really well because it sets up like a screen. Watch the O-line.
Oh yeah. They set the screen.
They set up a screen. Go back.
No, you're right. Everything full flow.
And they do that. They will run a boot and then screen back to the other side.
That's pretty.
Yes. That's right. Disgusting. That's when you know. No. That's when you know everything is working. Like for your offense and your play calling. That right there. There are 3 plays that can be ran off of this just set in this formation: the screen, the actual zone, and then this one right here. Again,
and they've got 7 players
exactly
within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
If they would have literally ran the screen, they would have scored on the screen. Look at that.
Look at the offensive line right there.
Exactly. You have 3 or 4 offensive lines.
And then you have Musgrave. Then you also have Musgrave right there up the field ready to make a block too. So it's touchdown either way. Thanks, Mr. Hurley. Appreciate you.
So, Nate, the only thing I'm curious about is if this is a zone, what the heck kind of zone is this? Because we don't have the all 22.
It's a stretch zone to the boundary, which really you're not expecting to get anything right then and there. I mean, but how they got it, how they're playing it, how Dallas is a team that they got to play from ahead.
Yeah.
They're not built really. No disrespect, but they're not built really to play from behind. Their defense is predicated on them getting leads and them being able to rush the passer because the opposing team has to pass the ball. That allows Micah Parsons, that freakishly athletic talent, to get after the passer. But they're not. Again, you look at this Green Bay team right here, and they're pulling all the tricks out of the book. I mean,
that's crazy.
And again, a lot of that is predicated on running the ball. If you can run the ball, that does wonders for your offense and your play calling. Because again, when we talk about that run action and you see those linebackers, they see the ball out, and you're so worried about that running back getting downhill getting about 5-6 yards of pop and whatnot, that it'll make it easier for that run action of the guys to slip behind you. We just seen Musgrove. We seen Dobbs convert on so many over routes and whatnot, getting behind the linebackers and so forth. And they weren't getting little plays; they were getting chunk plays.
Yeah,
They were getting chunk plays.
You know what? I think the Packers took full advantage of Dallas's over pursuit.
Yes,
Like,
most definitely.
Because you saw that right there. Because Dallas has a fast ass freaking defense.
The best thing, you can use a team's best attribute against them, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep.
Real quick, Nate, before we get into game of the week and some predictions with Kenny, I do want to hear your thoughts real quick on the Miami game. First of all, I don't know what the coldest game you ever played in was. I'm not trying to be petty. I'm just honestly curious. I was going to save the being petty for later, but
he is. I already know what he's going to talk about too. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Anyway,
I love you with all my heart. You're smart, and I want you to talk about
the oldest game I've ever played in was
it in Chicago?
Yeah, it was in Chicago. It was about 14
degrees.
It was about 14 degrees. It was 14 degrees. Like it was 14 degrees and it was windy. Windy.
All right, I'll be the petty person. Did y'all lose?
Hell yeah, we lost.
No. I mean, y'all are a dome team.
No, wait, whoa. When I was in Detroit, no, sir, we didn't lose. I'm sorry, we did not lose.
What game was it? I mean, say what game was it, but like, who was the quarterback for the Bears? That's probably the better question.
I know Lance was still there because Lance had gave tickets. Briggs and Kyle. Wait. The court Fuller was a rookie. Was a rookie that year.
Was it Cutler? It wasn't Cutler. Was it Cutler still?
Jay was still. Brandon was still there because we all took a picture after the game.
So
Martellus was there. Martellus was there.
You know what? The black unicorn, baby. I actually love that dude, by the way. I really like Martellus Bennett. So I think he got a bad rap because, I mean, Nate, I don't know if you remember this in the Chicagoland area. Being from, playing for Detroit at the time. But Fuller tackled him in a.
Oh, yeah. And he choked him.
He grabbed his ass by the neck.
Look, I'm going to tell you, the Bennett brothers, great teammates, great men. But when you piss them off, I'm gonna just tell you straight up, hey, you gonna catch hands,
dude. So so you know what's awesome? So Martellus, like, this is like the first time, like, when I was like trying to like decide to like get into like sport media type things, I actually tweeted at him. And I was like, hey, man, welcome to Chicago, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And this dude ended up like saying like, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like the nicest guy. And I had nothing bad to say about him. And I actually like some of the things that he says. Like he's done some like, I guess, like other media stuff or whatever now. And like hearing some of his thoughts on some of the Chicago stuff going on and whatever, I like him. I think he's got a lot of great things to say. So like, whatever. But anyways.
Hold up. What? We're going to bring Kenny in real quick, and then I have another question for Nate.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I just found this because once in a while I just Google Nate because I like what I find.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. What was I doing?
Hold on. Time out. Hey, real quick, Nate. This is crazy. So I went through some of my old football cards that I have upstairs. And I found one of your freaking football cards that I have.
Swear.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, can I get this autographed?
Yeah, I gotta get that football. I gotta get me a football card because I got number one, bro. You good? Okay. I need to get one for my oldest son Tyler. My oldest son he's funny. He talks shit. He literally he really thinks he's just so athletic, and I'm just an old man.
Okay.
I need to get one for my baby girl. I need to get one for my baby girl.
So wait, you don't even have your own cards?
I don't have none of my memorabilia. I'm gonna be honest with you. All my parents have my stuff. I promise you.
Oh, that's kind of cool though. That's
all
cool.
Of my stuff.
That's cool.
I got to get one for Miss Parker. you know,
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker.
MJ, you know where that's from.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't. I figured he wouldn't.
So angry.
I figured he wouldn't.
So angry. I'm sorry, I'm a baby. I don't.
So it's not about being a baby. I love it. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, Miss Parker was pretty damn hot too, by the way. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
Yikes.
You didn't even know who Miss Parker is.
Hey,
No, I
yeah.
don't. That's why I'm saying yikes. Anyway, Nate, did you play in the American Flag Football League?
No, I don't think so.
No,
No.
because they have you listed on a roster.
Let me see the roster.
Let me see the roster.
It doesn't say you ever appeared in a game, but it has you like listed on here. Here, let me.
Okay. All right, real quick. Can I here, MJ, before you I just want I'm curious as to see. I mean, Nate did the typical like thing here. Angry ass looking. Oh, Nate, damn, Nate, your birthday's only 2 days before mine.
When's your birthday?
September 7th.
Yeah. You know, we Virgos. You know, we're amazing people.
This
We are.
this doesn't even say his birthday. Where'd you find his birthday?
It's that.
I'm not in the flag football league.
Bro, never mind. I gotta tell you why. Never mind. I okay.
Oh, no.
So wait.
He's like, someone stole my
You remember
I might
this?
tell you, yes, I remember this. Okay, I am really good friends with a lot of guys that played at the University of Alabama because you know it says Alabama.
Yeah.
I was on the Alabama alumni football team, but I never played.
Really?
Yeah, so a lot of guys that literally, like a lot of guys that played in the league, like were coming out, they were, retiring and stuff. They were still want to stay active or in the flag football league. And I'm like, you know, again, I play with a lot of guys that played in the, and they was just like, hey, come play flag football. And I'm like,
did you try it? Did you do it?
I never went to a game. They had a tournament, and I was just like, nah, I'm not.
So we played in a full contact flag football. That's what it was called, full contact flag football. So you can, if a ball was caught by a receiver, you could wrap and then like pull the flag off though.
Okay, I kind of like that,
dude. It was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. That was the. But you know what though? I actually got my worst concussion. I mean, I played football. I didn't like obviously play serious hardcore football. I played like you know, smaller fucking type shit. Excuse me. Oh, it's 4. Darn it. But I actually got my worst concussion ever in that league. It was from some dude that played at ISU, and he came up and just like turned his head and he hit his head on my jaw, and he knocked the fuck out like right away. That's 5. And I know this is hilarious. I went down to a knee and I sat there and I got back up and I just waved to the sideline and my buddy. So shout out Mike McGuire real quick. Shout out Mike McGuire. I waved to Mike McGuire. I'm like, I got to get a sub because he was our coach, quote unquote. So I walked back to the sideline and I sat down. I took a knee and I'm like looking down at the ground. He's like, Bruce. I'm like, what? And he's like, you good? I'm like, no. And he's like, we need a linebacker out there. I'm like, all right. I went back out.
But, hey, Bruce, I have played in like the intramural, like little flag football leagues here in like Atlanta. I played in one season. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you go out there and you play, and people know that you play professionally, and
they go at you.
They want to go at you, and I'm like, he was probably like some months old, and I told the dude, I was like, hey, don't go near my baby. Like, don't go near my baby.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen, don't go near him. And he wanted to go near him, and he was over there. He said something to one of my sister, and I was like, "What did he say?" And she was like, "I don't know." He said something about the ball. Your dad up. You're gonna be able to see it. And I'm like, "Oh man, shit, man! I got kicked out of that league. I got kicked out of that league, like for real."
The best was in that league too. There were kickoffs.
Really?
Yep, we had kickoffs, bro. So I like,
I like
so
that.
so the cool, like I would either oddly enough, I was at the time I was one of the fastest on the team. So either I would be receiving or they would have me like in the front of whoever was like receiving the ball. And dude, I would just love to find the people that weren't paying any attention.
You're a
yeah. Hey,
oh,
have your head on a swivel. If you don't have your head on a swivel, I never got hit like that. I never once in my entire time. Granted, like, and I didn't get to the level that y'all did. You got it, Nate, but
I did.
I just like hitting people. Whatever.
I did.
Lord, okay.
To be honest with you, in all of my years of playing professional football, I got into 3 fights at practice. One was against Brandon Marshall, and I've never lost any of my fights.
Yo, I love Brandon Marshall.
I never lost any fight at practice.
Let's go.
Well, one other practice, somebody like it was friendly fire, but it wasn't friendly fire because they hit me. This motherfucker hit me.
Can we give names or no?
Huh? Oh yeah, J. Ross hit me. Like hit me.
Oh, Kenny.
What's up, fellas?
Somebody was catching these hands. after I got like recovered, like, and I caught my breath, because when you get blindsided in the cold,
dude, it hurts.
You cannot breathe. Like,
dude, okay, so to speak to that point, the worst I ever got hit was when so this was in high school. This was the worst I got hit in high school. Yeah. I was running. I received a kick. I started running to my right, and I saw like a lot of guys like miss blocks. So I saw basically a wall of blue coming at me, and I stopped. I did a spin move back to the left, and I saw like these 2 other guys again miss blocks, and I was like, all right, we'll go back to the right. Went back to the right. Oh, forgot about that. And dude, the worst is getting like you don't have your arms to like brace yourself for any kind of impact. So my arms were here. I was holding the ball here, and I got lifted in the air, and I just got put down. And
yeah.
That's all I had, dude. It's like you can't breathe, and you're trying to catch your breath. Yeah, and I got knocked out in a college football practice. But like that didn't even count that one.
Oh my Lord. All right. I have one more thing that I found while researching Nate just now for the fun of it that I want to ask him about, and then we can go to I think this is you. Nate, correct me if I'm wrong. You wore
listen,
no, you're fine. You're fine. This is NFL. You're good.
It's like it's the intro to Pornhub. It's the intro to Pornhub.
Hold on, wait, MJ, hold on, wait. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, for real. Don't say nothing crazy, because
you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You wore number 42 for a year in Detroit, yes?
47, yes.
Hold up. This might not be you then. Hold up. You can tell me if this isn't you. Is that you?
That's 47. What are you looking at? And why? Yeah. But we gave up a touchdown. Damn. Why did you?
Oh no!
This is no. So this is like the only.
Huh? I don't listen. I came from way on the other side of the field.
This is the only picture I can find that doesn't have like a Getty tag on it.
Like that, man. Like that, I came from the left side. That was on the right side. Fucking A.
Strong side.
Exactly.
Nate, this is a weird request, but if you do have like good game pictures of you, can you send them to me so that I can use them for like promo stuff?
I'll send them to you right now.
Thank you.
I got some pictures where I look real beefy, like I look like I did 10 years in San Quentin. Like, yeah. Solid years in San Quentin.
Hey. So I just want to say
that.
I'm glad we didn't hear this.
It didn't play anything.
It didn't play.
Oh no! So it didn't. Oh, that's a good job. It does a good job then. Hold on. We could do this then. Let me put that back in there. That's what she said. Stand by. Here you go. Ready? Oh, this is terrible. This jump. He has a kiddo and everything in his hand, and here I am trying to put him on blast and stuff.
It's okay. I mean, he's asleep. Trust me.
All right, hold on. Why is
What
It's not
are
even
we
working.
trying to do here?
no? That I was gonna bust a shot. It's too late now. I was gonna joke around, but I can't because for whatever reason my amazing crap ass laptop isn't working. So, anyways, Kenny, what's up, buddy?
Nothing, not too much, guys. What's going on?
You feeling better?
Much
Yeah.
better. Yep.
Oh, good question. Also, are you happy right now about the Chicago White Sox potentially getting a new stadium and a little closer to downtown?
I'm actually working on an article for that right now.
Let's go.
No, I'm not happy with it, and I think Reinsdorf
Really?
he's pulling the same bullshit that he pulled 30-something years ago when he was threatening to move to Tampa Bay. 1988, he threatened to move to Tampa Bay. They got a $30 million deal, and all of a sudden, the state of Illinois gave him a new stadium right next door. So he's pulling the same shit. He's just an old dog, old tricks. It's time to sell the team, Jerry.
Old tricks, along with the amazing political parties in the Chicagoland area, baby. Everyone lines their pockets. Let's go.
Well, that move was more Springfield. He's talking to Brian Johnson now, but that move 30 years ago, that was Springfield. So
There was no way he was going to Springfield.
no. He got
No, it
a
was in
state
Tampa,
senator
Tampa,
from
Tampa
down
Bay.
in Springfield to line up and
Oh.
go to bat for
Yeah.
him.
So I think it's a similar situation. So if you remember during the winter meetings, instead of him being at the winter meetings, he
He was in
decided to
Nashville.
correct and have a conversation with their mayor. And,
And it-
again, go ahead.
And
Go
it
ahead.
just so happens that Nashville is trying to get an expansion baseball club.
Correct.
So every time a team pulls up or a city pulls up trying to get an expansion club, Reinsdorf is like, "Hey, we'll move there." And all of a sudden, he gets a new stadium, or he gets $15 million renovation, like he did back in 2003.
Wait a minute, Brian.
I just got the
Wait,
picture.
Jack.
Tonight.
Jack.
Is that-
Jack? Brian going to New England? Wait a
Did
minute.
he go?
No,
Brian left?
Bill O'Brien signed on with Ohio State supposedly, and now everybody's thinking that Hartline's going to leave because he was co-offensive coordinator. But I don't think Hartline
It's not
leaves.
happening. No.
Not in New England. I think
Oh,
Hartline
dang,
goes
Nate,
to
look at those biceps.
What
I
are
think
you?
Hartline goes to a small college to become head coach first.
I agree. I like that. Hold on, time
Could
out
be.
real quick. Sorry, Kenny, not to take away
No,
from
no.
your seriousness of the conversation that we're having right now.
He's
However,
doing better.
this
Nate
is what
looking
MJ
big.
This is what MJ's.
Pause.
The biceps.
Pause.
The bicep. Excuse me. MJ said, Nate, you were looking big, bro.
Massive.
Pause.
It was the head tilt. All right. Anyway,
Wait,
all right.
Hold on, I gotta ask somebody that's watching right now because I know she's watching the show right now.
Was that lady
What-
friend?
No, yeah, my yes. DQ. Do my arms look big? That's all I'm gonna say. DQ, do my arms look big?
Heard.
Um,
Anyway, how about those NFL playoffs?
Y'all did so good. I was horrible this.
I went 4-2. I went 4-2.
I went 4-2.
Wow.
Hey, Nate, you picked that Packers game right, though.
Damn right I did.
That's my
Damn right.
boy.
That's
You
the only
did.
game. That's the only game I care about.
And
That's
you
the
know what
only
I'm
game.
not going to do anymore? Pick against the Packers. Let's go. We're going to start off with Texans-Ravens. We are in Baltimore for this game at M&T Bank Stadium. 28 degrees, partly cloudy. Line is Baltimore favored by 9. And 43.5 is the over-under. I will start us off. I'm going to go, I think Baltimore wins. However, I think Houston covers. And I am going to take the over.
Oddly enough, there's a part of me that kind of wants to pick the Texans in this game. Money line.
I'm not mad about it.
I really do. However, I just think that Harbaugh is an amazing coach. I think that what they have going on in Baltimore right now could potentially lead them to a Super Bowl berth. I'm going to be smart about this instead of going against my stupid emotional self. I like what the Texans are doing. I really do. That's the problem. But I'm going to pick the Ravens to win, but I'm going to have the Texans cover. You said 43.5?
Yes, sir.
Over.
I agree. Kenny.
Same. I wanted to pick Houston because of CJ Stroud, but I think it's the Ravens' year right now. So I'm going to go Ravens. I go over, and I think they cover the spread too. I think the Ravens have this all the way.
Ooh. Nate.
I'm going big trust. The Ravens. You remember that? Hey, Bruce, you remember that? You remember that? Bruce, you remember it? You remember?
Come on.
Big trust. Yeah. Ravens.
All right, let's go. Next one.
Packers 49ers.
Oh, shit. Wait. Hold on. They playing the 49ers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo.
Damn.
Yo.
7:15 on Saturday at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. 62 degrees and sunny. Line is San Francisco by 9.5. Over under is 50.
Go ahead, MJ.
Packers win. Packers cover. Give me the over. Suck it, San Francisco.
You said wait. All right. So the over under is what?
50.
What's the temperature?
62 degrees.
All right. Well, the 49ers are going to make it 69 degrees. 49ers win. 49ers cover. Dude, there ain't no damn way that the Packers stop that Brock Purdy train because it's so damn Purdy. Woo! Let's go.
Yep, the road.
All I got to say is Jordan Love is playing considerably better football than Brock Purdy has ever played. So, Brock Purdy ever had a stretch where he went 21-1 touchdown to interception ratio? I don't think so.
Kenny, go
Talk
ahead.
to me. Talk to me.
I'm going to take the 49ers. I don't think that I'll take the under, because I think the 49ers defense is going to really hold the Packers down this week. And I think it's going to be a slaughter for the 49ers.
Oh my goodness, what's she doing?
Boo. Hey, I won with the Packers last week, MJ.
Yeah.
But I can't do it twice in a row.
Oh, wow. How I hope. Cy, you were saying go Pack go last week. What is this?
Bang, bang.
Cy is the most bandwagon fan for every sport I have ever seen.
I told you was on your own this week, MJ. Hey, bang, bang, Niner gang. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, Niner. I told you, hey, because for some odd reason. So wait, Tampa's playing
Detroit.
Oh shit, yeah, never mind. We got to really, okay. Cool.
That's gonna be fun.
So don't you want the Packers to beat the 49ers so that we can get Packers Lions in the championship game?
I'm gonna be honest.
Shit about that.
Yeah, I can't.
Shut up, Kenny. Kenny, was I talking to you?
No.
Like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. He got a stroll. He had a stroll before you just
All right, since it's been made very clear who y'all think's winning that game, let's go to Bucks Lions. This is gonna be 2 p.m. on NBC on Sunday. That's weird, but okay.
2 p.m. start. I'm cool with that though.
Yeah, I'm mad at it. In Detroit, in the Dome, Lions favored by 6.5. Over under a 49.5.
All right, I'll start it. Whatever.
Go ahead, because I got nothing yet. I got to think about what I want to do here.
Shit. All right. I absolutely love Dan Campbell. This man has been consistent with his message with his team. Everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, everything that I shouldn't say heard, but heard on podcasts and stuff like that. He's awesome. Players love him. Players want to play for him. And to be honest with you, Jared Goff is probably, shut up, MJ, the second best quarterback in the NFC North at right now.
That's fine.
That being, you're welcome. But saying that though, he's a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield, and I really like what Baker Mayfield's doing. I mean, I want to preface
he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, dude. I want to say that because I don't know, Nate. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but like MJ and I both agreed on this.
We had a little love sesh about Baker.
There's no way that Tampa doesn't re-sign Baker Mayfield because like fans love him. He fights. He busts his ass. Players love him. So like Baker Mayfield, you're the man. We love you. Fire those cannons. Choo
Shut up, Kenny.
But that
Kenny, you and I are going to fight today.
Pew pew. Speaking of pew pew, I'm about to play some Call of Duty after this. Woo! But I'm gonna go with the Lions because I like what the Lions are doing. There was some magic that Kenny talked about with regards to the Packers last week. I'm gonna say that there's some magic with this team in Detroit right now, and that is a ruckus ass crowd. And
yeah.
So Stafford was, I think, upset afterwards, not because like of what the fans were saying with like, oh, we can't wear the number 9 jersey, Stafford, Lions, whatever. Like, I don't think that's what specifically he may have been pissed off about. Honestly, I don't. I think it was like kind of like a. Okay, so Nate, like you could totally correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I also think that there was like a certain jealousy factor that was involved with that because it's like, damn, man, like what this team is doing, and I wish I was involved in this because that magic wasn't there when he was there.
Nah, when we was there, I mean, but people also got to realize, the NFL, like the NFC, Seattle was still young. Seattle, Richard and those guys, they still were there.
True.
True.
Yep.
Was still there.
True.
Drew Brees and New Orleans, they were there. Cam and the Panthers,
Elite. You had an MVP and Cam at that time, right?
I mean, yeah. And again, you had a stacked Aaron Rodgers and Packers because they had when Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson was at their peak. James Jones.
Oh.
Who? Give it to me.
Even in Chicago,
James Jones.
I mean, that defense was still defense still making plays. Yeah, that defense. Lance was still making plays. Brian was still making plays. Peanut was there. That time the NFC was still very competitive. Not to mention, you never knew who you got on Sunday with Eli ass because Eli was still a problem.
So you know what? Honestly, that now you say that. This right now may be the weakest the NFC North has been.
Yeah. No. We got to go back a couple of years ago. Remember when Green Bay won it and they went 8-8? Remember that?
Truth.
They went 8-8 when Green Bay won it, but I think Aaron had broke his collarbone or something.
Oh yeah,
against the Bears.
Yeah,
Bears. Yep. But no, I don't disagree. But so real quick before I will say this. So that being said, though, all right. So I'll retract what I said, but I wish Stafford would have had that with Calvin Johnson with that like energy that they had at Ford Field. Is it still called Ford Field? I don't know.
Yeah.
But so that being said, though, Lions win, Lions cover, Lions are awesome. I was about to say something a little extreme, but then I was like, you know what? Let's not do that.
I think the Lions are going to win the game mostly because of them playing at home. I think that's going to be a huge advantage for them. I think if the Packers do lose and the Lions win and the Lions have to go on the road to San Francisco, I think they get their butt kicked. I really do. But I think at home against Tampa, I think this is going to be a comfortable win. Maybe not, I don't know about a full touchdown, but I don't think it's going to be a necessarily close game the majority of the time. So I would say Lions winning cover. I don't think it's going to hit that over under though. 50 is a lot.
Very true.
I'm going to say under.
Just all right. I just want to make it clear real quick. Anyone that wears number 31, 32, or 30 are some weak ass corners.
What? Wait, isn't that what Nate wore?
Damn it, MJ! Damn it, MJ! I'm rolling with Detroit.
I had to. I'm sorry, Dave. You know I'm busting your chops, man. That's not. I don't think.
Picture of you though in Miami. That's hot. Oh, look at you.
Pause.
Oh, no, we ain't pausing.
Pause. Why? What? Why?
You leaping through the air. You looking good. What a guy.
What are you saying? Pause.
Nate, I'm hyping my boy up. I'm saying you look good.
Woo! Hey, hold on. Now, hold on. Wait. I gotta say this because I know she watching. Hold on. I gotta say this, so please, guys, forgive me. DQ, you see how he put me up? I need that type of same energy from you. MJ's giving me energy.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I'm gonna go grab a beer real quick.
Oh.
I got you, Nate. Nate, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna love you.
All right, we good now.
You really
I'm
went
a-
got
He did. Oh, he will use any excuse to go
Did
get
you
a
really
beer.
just go get another beer?
He will
Any
use
sense.
any excuse. It'll get a little
yeah.
drafty, and he'll be like, "Oh, that must mean I need another draft." Like he will use any excuse to go get a beer.
Did you really? Okay, hold on, wait. How are you doing this beer and coffee? I just want to know.
He's
Oh, no.
already taken a break to go
No,
to the
it's already
bathroom.
This is already gone. I already had the coffee. This is back
Yeah.
from what time is it? Probably about 6:30 when I created
Okay.
the room.
All right, so the last game
Awesome, like my daughter.
is
Chiefs.
what the heck? Okay, the last game is Chiefs Bills.
There you go.
5:30 on CBS. Yes, I think this is the game of the week in Buffalo. It is going to be cold. They're already asking for people to shovel snow for this game.
Doing that at the last game?
Yeah.
Yep. I
So-
love Buffalo, dude. I love Buffalo fans, dude. That's
20
my
20
team.
degrees is supposed to be the high, but I don't trust that. Bills favored by 3, which means it's a pick 'em because they're at home. Over under is 45.5.
Ooh.
Ooh, what? That should be under. I already got. I got the under in that game.
I'm taking the under too. I'm taking the under, but who you taking, Bruce?
I'm taking the Bills.
All right, I'm taking the under with KC.
I mean, I don't blame you, but like, I just think
I'm
for
taking
whatever-
the under. I'm taking the under with KC.
So the only reason, okay, so real quick, the only reason why I'm picking the Bills, by the way, is because I almost feel like the Bills already hit their bullshit earlier in the season. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bills always like do well in the season. They hit the playoffs, all of a sudden, boom, there's that speed bump that they hit. Whereas like this is the season, this is the year. It's either shit or get off the pot this year. All right. So that being said, I'm picking the Bills to win this game. If they don't win this game,
They breaking that team up.
yep, 100%.
Easily.
Breaking that team.
100%. So I'm
Okay.
picking the Bills to win this game.
Bye
All
bye,
right,
Sean.
Let me ask y'all this then. They Bills lose. They break the team up, but McDermott stays, right?
No.
Nope.
No.
He's out. He's out.
Yeah, I think it's only Allen that stays.
Yep.
I think they start hard over.
Scratch. Damn. You're gonna and the way I was looking, you're gonna have to because I mean Miami's playing good, but no, we're not playing good. We got knocked out. But, you know,
No, that's not, okay. So big picture wise, Miami's gonna be fine.
yeah. And then you don't necessarily know what's gonna happen with New York.
And yeah, the Giants are trash.
No, not the Giants.
Jets.
The
Or
Jets.
Jets. The Jets are trash.
Both are trash.
True. Sorry. No.
I
the
mean,
Jets
they
are-
got the inferior old quarterback, so you know.
I do well. You know what? That's the question mark, and again that, like I said earlier, that is the most important position.
But if he get Devontae, I don't think y'all are ready for if he gets Devontae in New York and he got Devontae and Garrett Wilson.
That's nasty.
Oh,
That
That
man
is
go cook.
Hey,
I love Garrett Wilson.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but
lie.
their offensive line's-
Dude,
I'm
he
gonna say
was
this
in
now.
Ohio State.
Their offensive line still suspect.
Nah, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this now, and I'm gonna look y'all in the eyes and say this, and this is the last thing I got for this show.
Oh no.
If Aaron Rodgers, and this is me saying this as a man who has ripped him to shreds for the last year, if Aaron Rodgers gets Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams on that team, he might win a 5th MVP.
Whoa.
Damn about winning a 5th MVP. Shit, win a playoff game.
Oh, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. Aaron Rodgers.
Win a
Screw a
damn
5th MVP. Win a damn playoff game.
Win a playoff game and win a Super
Oh, you
Bowl.
know Aaron Rodgers don't win no playoff games. What you talking about? He hasn't done that in 14 years.
Damn, yeah, he like really. Gosh, you know.
Wait, all right. So we didn't.
And I don't know who I blame more for that. The
Kenny, what was
defense,
the-
Aaron
Kenny, what was
Rodgers,
the-
Mike McCarthy.
I'll take the Bills and I'll take the under. It's a must-win game for Buffalo. Mahomes' first true playoff game, and the Bills are 5-0 every time they sacrifice somebody to the pit. So as long as somebody jumps in the pit on Sunday, the Bills are going to win.
Hey, this is the first game that Mahomes is having a away playoff game. Instead of a
True
neutral
away
site.
playoff game.
Oh,
That's
is that
true.
why? Is that why you're saying it's his
All
first
right.
playoff game?
I'm going to say this right now.
Okay.
First road playoff game. Sorry.
Next Thursday. All right, how about this? Next Thursday, if the Bills win, I'm going through this table.
Deal.
Deal?
Now,
I'll
what if
do
they
it.
lose? Well, what if they lose?
I'll go through a table.
Table goes through.
Is it
He
cold out
just
there?
wanted
Wait,
to come through a table.
wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Let's make this interesting. Make it real interesting. Now, if Kansas City wins, is it cold out there?
Yeah, it's
Out
Chicago, of course.
It's Chicago, but yeah, like, is it cold? Cold? Like, what's the weather?
Yeah, but next Thursday it's supposed to be like 50 degrees.
Oh no, then never mind. We can't do that.
Wait, would you
Were you
want
gonna
to
light the
It's
table
like
on fire?
summer in Chicago.
I was gonna say, won't you run outside in the Speedo?
Bruce does that every Sunday night anyway.
I don't own a Speedo. Every time the Bears win, it wasn't often.
All right, wait, but then again, wait. Hey, then again, your wife might kill us. Like, why are y'all doing this?
Oh,
Dude,
so why
she
is
does
Sai
say-
so excited about this?
About
Hold
the
up.
Speedo or the table? What?
I don't know. That's why I'm concerned. All right. Well, gentlemen, this has been fun.
I'm gonna go through a table next week, baby. I might light it on fire. Let's go.
Why? Why?
Just make it theatrical. It's theatrical.
Because he likes doing that.
I'm gonna just watch Lilo and Stitch. I'm just
Solid.
solid.
Fair enough. I might have to
Bye.
call Jeff or Tetney for some insurance.
Amen. And with that being said, gentlemen, Bruce, Nate, Kenny, it has been a pleasure as always. This was Third Down Thursdays, our wonderful new 2-hour edition, which I could not be more happy about. Thank you, gentlemen, as always, for joining. We will see you next week, but not before the best insurance commercial you have ever seen.
Let's go. I want that shirt.
Hey, Kenny,
What's up?
how about Bill O'Brien?
Oh!